Hi guys, welcome back to our final live Pilates session here today. Very excitingly, our group sessions are returning next week for the double vaxxed only. So this will be our last time.
So we have got matching tights
So
on.
celebrating, yes.
They're not too crazy,
Yeah.
but they're Kaitlyn crazy. No pattern, but a bright colour. So we both had to be happy with them.
Yeah. So this is how we've agreed. So I'm glad you can join us all today, and we're just going to run through our standard 45-minute session again. So just find yourself a space on the floor, a towel or a pillow for your head, and we'll get into it.
Okay, let me just make one adjustment.
Okay, beautiful. All right, what we'll do.
Put my phone on silent.
Okay.
So someone rings. So yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start in a seated position. Thank you.
I have the rock socks on.
So if this is uncomfortable for you, you can make sure you're sitting on a yoga block or on a towel just to lift your body up a little bit more there.
Interested in getting our tights matching and actually
Then
sort out the filming.
You can see where our priorities are at, guys. So we're going to start with our arms out to the side, thank you. We're going to take a deep breath in to grow tall through the crown of the head. Then we're going to exhale to twist and rotate our upper body around as far around as possible, and then inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the other side. So just starting with some thoracic upper back rotations. And we're just going to move side to side like this here, thank you guys. If you like Holly and get quite uncomfortable with your arms out, if you're a bit nervy, you've got anything going on there, arms across the chest is also fine. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm wearing a different mask today and it seems very
They're a bit more muffled.
enclosed.
Maybe change.
All right, we're going to do one more either side here, thank you guys, before I run and grab another mask.
Too late now.
Should we just commit?
Another one?
It's up to you, they're in there.
I think get one.
Okay.
It's not like we can breathe.
Beautiful. Then we're going to stay in this position. Arms to be out to the side again. We're going to inhale and then exhale over to one side into your mermaid. Beautiful. Back up through the center, then over to the other side. Wow, so light. Back over to the right, thank you. What are teams for, Holly? Picking up when you got to get another mask. All right. Can we go hands behind the head now, thank you. We're just going to arch over and then down. So take your chest down towards the ground. Come back open, up through to the center, and then over towards the right side. Bending slowly, rotate your chest down towards the ground. Come back up and then back through the center. Just one more either side for this here. Thank you.
So we're doing sit-ups today?
Yes, because guys, October is sit-up month in the clinic. Get excited for all my class returns. Lots of chest lifts, lots of tummy work. Get everyone's cores up and running. Beautiful. Good, we're going to stop here. Thank you, Holly. We're going to sit up nice and tall facing that way. So just sitting on your sit bones, feet out in front of you. Just in a bent position is fine. Can you make sure you shuffle forward just a little bit more? Just bend your legs so your heels are bent in towards you a little bit more. Yep. All right. So we're going to have our arms up in front of us so they're parallel with the ground. We're going to do a half roll down. So you're going to tuck the pelvis back, roll down just so you get a little bit of a shake. And then peeling all the way back up again, hold the C curve and then stack up nice and tall. And we'll repeat. So send the tailbone down nice and long, rolling back, looking into the tummy, and then rolling back up and stacking up nice and tall again. So it's exhale down, take a deep breath in as you're pausing, and exhale, roll back up again. Beautiful. 4 more. Thank you everyone at home. So just deepening into our belly here, working on our lower back range of motion, prepping our abdominals for our final exciting class.
Before we've had the chance to go to the hairdresser.
Yes. Oh, my hair is too long. Beautiful. 2 more, thank you. I know I've had a lot of my patients make their bookings already, so.
Yeah, mine
Oh, you do?
next Saturday.
Good. Wow, that was early.
Yeah.
got in early. Wow.
No longer a brunette.
Good. Last one, thank you. And then curling up. Beautiful. So now we are going to roll down. We are going to turn, take the right hand out to the side, come back to the middle, and then rolling back up. Thank you. We won't do too many of these here, guys. Rolling down through the center. Now open up the left hand over towards the other side behind you, back to the center, and then rolling back up again. Good. Perfect. So you want to keep that nice curl of the spine as you're reaching out behind you and coming up nice and tall. Beautiful. I'm excited for group class return.
Oh, yeah.
I'll miss this. Last one here, thank you guys.
Together.
Yeah. Eat more chocolate.
I'll
It might save our stomachs because we've not had chocolate today before this class, guys.
I feel better, actually.
Doing your roll-ups. Beautiful. And then a nice roll down all the way until you're lying flat. Thank you. All right, and we'll go hands behind head. We'll actually keep legs bent if you don't mind. We're going into a traditional chest lift, guys. So if you prefer to have legs in tabletop, by all means. Otherwise, elbows are in our periphery. We're going to exhale, send the ribs down, curl up, inhale, lower back down onto the ground. Thank you. And again, you know the drill, guys. We've been here a few weeks now. We want to make sure that our pelvis remains nice and still. We've got that little bit of the lower back. I was going to say modest blueberry again. Beautiful. Good. Let's just do 4 more here because we've got a bit going on today. I thought we'd start off with roll-ups because Holly's favourite exercise and it's our last live Facebook Pilates. Good. 2 more, thank you everyone at home. Make sure not to rush this. Work on just sending those upper ribs down as you're exhaling, getting as much height as possible. Beautiful, last one. Then have a break. Rock your knee side to side if you need here, guys. Just to have a bit of a stretch for your lower back. Beautiful. All right. So now we're actually going to go through kind of like a half 100. So we'll get legs in tabletop now. You're going to keep your right hand behind your head, left arm is out long by your side. Right hand will be behind your head. Thank you, Holly. That's okay.
I was too busy looking at our time.
And then we're going to curl up into a chest lift and we're going to pump the arm up and down, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going here, thank you guys. We're going to do about 30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause and lower. Beautiful. Left arm goes behind the head, right arm goes down by your side. And when you're ready, we're going to exhale, curl up into a chest lift, send the fingers long and pump. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, 20, 10 more. And then pause and lower. Beautiful, good. We are going to float our legs back into tabletop, thank you guys. Let's just keep hands down by your sides now. And we're going to exhale, dip one toe down towards the ground. Inhale, bring it back up again, keeping that same knee angle the whole time. So the movement is coming from your hip. Same rules apply with our core, guys. We're going to make sure that there's no change in our lower back. Our ribs are soft. We've just got that nice little space underneath our lumbar, lower back. I feel okay, Holly?
Yeah, great.
Great. Great.
It's the new leggings.
So Holly, for those that don't know, loves patterns, and I never wear patterns. So we're okay.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I've just got a lot.
Holly has a lot of pattern tights, hence why I wore her tights.
Like, mostly animal print.
Animal prints. And because we mentioned last time we'd wear the same ones, we realised we didn't have the same ones, so now we do. in celebration for return to group classes, last session. I hope you're still doing your toe taps, guys. We've got one more. And then you can list place the legs back down on the ground, and we'll rock knee side to side again. And so essentially, guys, we're going into the same exercise but slightly harder. So if this isn't appropriate for you, stay with what we just did. So legs will flow back into tabletop for me, thank you. Arms will be reaching up towards the roof. Good. So now, as you dip one toe down, so say let's go your right, your left arm will go back behind you. Ooh. And then come back up. Good. So it'll be exhale to dip arm and leg down, and inhale to come back to the center. So our dead bug, or femur arcs, whatever you want to name it. Same rules apply, but now it's just harder for you to maintain your neutral spine the whole time. Beautiful, Holly. Can I please get 2 more either side? So 4 more, thank you. Can't say I've ever worn this brand though.
Adidas. No,
Yeah,
it's old school.
yeah. I don't know.
Spot on with the colour.
Yeah.
I do feel like you wearing this colour.
1 more either side, thank you guys.
Channeling my inner
It's inner Kaitlyn. Good. And we'll pause, thank you. Can we float the hands? Leave your legs there. We'll go hands behind head, thank you. And we are going to curl up into your chest lift and hold toe taps. Dip the toe down, inhale, bring it back up, and repeat on the other side. Hold the chest lift if you can, thank you guys. Again, keep the head down if this is too much for your neck. Work with what's available to you. Good, we're only going to go 1 more either side. Exhale down, inhale up. Then we can rest everything down. Good, and legs as well. So for our tummy series, we'll go 1 more here. Legs in tabletop, hands behind head still. You're going to curl up into a chest lift and over to the side into an oblique. Yep, drop this right leg down. Good, come back in and then lower.
Other way though?
Yes, but I just want you to toe tap, so keep the leg bent.
Oh, okay. And lower?
Yep. Yes, thank you. I was going to mix it up and stay same side, but it's a bit weird.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's fine. So curl up over to one side and dip the other toe down towards the ground. Thank you.
I love watching everyone's face, seeing that we're in the same time.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Over to the right, dip the left leg down, back through the center and lower, and then over towards the left. Do you have 1 more either side in you, Holly?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Holly's full of energy today, guys. Beautiful. Have you had lunch?
Yep.
It's because you're full of food, ready to go, full of energy. Great. Legs are down on the ground. Thank you, guys. Arms by your side. Let's give our necks a rest. I want feet hip width apart. Thank you. So they're slightly separated. Good. You got that energy in between the knees. We're going to roll our hips up into a bridge as we exhale. And we'll inhale lower, rolling down through the spine. Oh, thank you, Holly. I do that every week. If you've got a pillow underneath you, please make sure your neck is not super flexed at the top and you remove the pillow like Holly did. If it's more appropriate for your neck to keep it under there, do as you wish. Very nice. So just going into our traditional bridge here. Thank you, guys. Let's do 3 more here, just to warm up the glutes. And I still like to get that nice spine roll. So really moving through each vertebrae of the spine, working through each of those stiffer levels you might find. When does homeschooling end? Does it end?
No, it hasn't.
Okay. I don't have kids. I don't know.
They did just bring it ahead further a week.
Oh.
25th of October.
Okay. 25th of October.
That only happened yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, everyone at home, peel out of the bridge. We're going to come up into the bridge position again. Hold it there. We'll float our arms up towards the roof and then float them back down by your side. So we're going to do some arm arcs. Hold the bridge and go again. Beautiful. So only take your shoulders back as far as you're comfortable. Some people don't have the range, which is fine. then coming back down by your sides. Can we go 3 more? Hold the bridge this whole time, guys. Don't let the hips drop. So a sustained contraction of the glutes to help work you into a little bit more fatigue. Beautiful. Last one here, thank you guys. Then arms will go down back at the other side, roll back down through the spine till you're back down safely on the mat. And then when you're ready, up we come again. We're going to do a marching bridge now. So you hold your bridge position again, hands are by your sides. We're going to inhale, float one leg to tabletop, exhale, place it back down again, and repeat on the other side. Good, keep going here, Holly, don't roll down. Perfect. We're going to do 8. So Holly has just done 4. Good. 5, 6, 2 more, thank you. Make sure your pelvis remains level. You will notice it will rock side to side if you don't have that stability there through the hips.
You did 15 in a row there.
Good, last one here, thank you guys. And then we'll float down, thank you.
Great.
Let's go again. It's good rehab for Holly's hip. Good. Inhale to tabletop, exhale back down onto the earth, and then repeat the other side. If you want it to be harder, arms up to the roof by all means. Good. So really think about grounding down through that supporting heel. Keep that height of the hips. One more either side. Thank you, Holly. Good. Holly's having a great time. Shoulders are soft. And then we're going to roll down out of our bridge again. Thank you. So now we're going to do one we haven't done so far, is we're going to bridge up and we're going to do some bridge pulses, so to speak. Hands by your side still, unless you want them up to the roof to make it harder. We roll up into your bridge. Without rolling through the spine, just lower the hips down halfway, pause, and then lift back up again. But take it nice and slow so we got that increased time under tension. And it's nice just to keep that awareness, so looking down through to the knees, that they're staying still also. So you want to make sure you've got that energy in between them, so our knees aren't coming in and communicating with each other.
When are you getting your hair done?
As Jeremy used to say.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
3 more, Holly? Are you okay?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. And hopefully it's lovely weather on the weekend, guys, to take us into 70% day. And rolling back down. Beautiful. Can you hug your knees in towards your chest now and just give them a cuddle just to take some pressure off your lower back. Beautiful. And now into a full roll up. So we'll go arms overhead, legs out long. You know, if you're more comfortable with the assisted roll up with your legs bent, that's also fine. Good. Holding your position at the end, stacking up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, then send the tailbone long. Peel each vertebrae down. Heels staying in contact the whole time with the mat. Beautifully done, Holly. Deep breath in. Exhale, look into the tummy. Try roll up without getting that sticking point. Hold the position at the end. Stack up nice and tall, and then rolling back down again. Ah, stunning.
Thank you.
Good. All the Pilates you've been doing. You know, I've never done so much Pilates recently. Breaks up work. Good. And then coming back down. Let's just do one more. And then we're going to add in a bit of a special. A holy special.
Cool. Save them all up for today.
Yes. Just feeling something a bit different for our last one. Beautiful. Slowly rolling back down and then have a break here, guys. So what I want to move into next is rolling up into a teaser with legs bent, and we just hold. And if you can't roll up into the teaser, just start sitting upright and floating the legs off the ground. We'll do both. So let's roll up into a teaser first. This is the full variation. Bend the knees, come in, and then just hold. 3, 2, 1, and then lower back down again. That is the full version. Perfectly done. Sit on up for me, thank you, Holly. This is the second version. Arms are out in front of you, and you're just going to lean back, slightly lift the legs up. Good. Hold 3 seconds, and then place the legs back down on the ground and sit up nice and tall. Holly, you can choose which one you want to do. We're going to do about 3 more. Good. So exhale, hold, 3 seconds, guys, and then coming back down. Ah, beautiful. Yes, arms parallel, shins parallel with the ground, if we're getting technical here, guys, which of course we are. Exhale, up into your teaser and hold. 3, 2, 1, and lowering back down. 1 more for good luck, I say. Good, deepening into the belly, looking straight ahead now. Good, hold. 2, 1, and then back down. Good. Now, guys, we're going to come up into your 4-point kneeling position. Thank you. Doesn't matter which way you face. So let's just make sure we've got our nice neutral spine position. So we want to make sure wrists are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips, and our chins are gently tucked in, so we've got that nice head, neck, and shoulder alignment. Now we're going to take our right arm out in front of you along the mat and your left leg. Up off the mat, keeping a neutral spine, place it back down, bring it back in, and then repeat on that same side. So going into your quadruped series, and Holly's doing a great job of being able to extend the arm and the leg up off the mat without actually losing this position down through her lower back here. So she's keeping nice length here, the base of her spine. I must say, it is much easier to see when we're both wearing colourful tights, like form-wise, on the camera.
Yep. Yeah, it's harder than it.
Remember, guys, for all my Friday classes, colourful tights. Wear something colourful. Get involved. Good. Holly's got 1 more this side, and then we'll go over to the other arm and leg. Thank you.
It's quite hard after all that work.
It is. It's still ab work, just in a different position. You just tuck your chin in and pinch there. There we go. Good. Nice. Yep. Holly has swapped sides, so feel free to do so at home. We're doing roughly turning the side. Thank you here, guys. Beautiful. Just keeping those chins in and our shoulders soft. And thinking of length of the arm and the leg rather than height. And that'll get you that nice neutral spine you're after. It's keeping your ribs tucking up. I can't actually remember, and you'll have to have a go at me, guys, when you see me in person, how many sit-ups it is today. But check the email.
They're just there, actually.
Behind.
Yeah.
Do I leave again?
Yeah.
Okay. I want 2 more and then we'll finish. Is it the 7th?
No, it's 8th today.
Oh, it's rest. It's rest. It's rest day.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Holly's, you've already done a lot of our work, guys. If you don't mind going into a child's pose, just to take yourself out of this position now, give your wrists a break. It's a rest. Well, you've done your chest lifts.
You can redo the 7th if you want. We'll rest tomorrow.
When you come back into your 4-point kneeling position, guys, we're going to go through our Pilates tricep push-up again, thank you. So just hold this position here. You're going to lower your elbows down towards the ground and then press away. So nothing actually changes in your neutral spine here. So chin is tucked in, back remains flat, inhale down, exhale, extend the arms and press away. Beautiful, good. You'll notice you'll only be able to get down so far before you need to move other areas, so just lower to what's comfortable for you. Nice, Holly. Can we go 4 more here? Thank you. It is a lot of calls today, guys, to celebrate October. Beautiful. Good. So we'll go now, thank you guys, we're going to do kind of like a push-up circle. So you start to lower yourself down into a push-up and then you'll slide your body forwards like there's a marble underneath your nose. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give me the full one.
Okay, yeah, okay. So, okay. Lower down into your push-up, slide your body forward, and then just press back up again. So you do your push-up as normal, then take your body weight forward over the hands, press back up, and then back into your 4-point kneeling position here.
It's quite hard.
It is quite hard. Okay, so Holly actually went quite low, so just keep high if it's also too hard on your elbows. Good. And we might, Holly, keep that circle just slightly smaller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just to there is fine. Yeah. Beautiful. And just boop, lift your ribs up there. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. So it doesn't have to be a big movement here, guys. It's going into your push-up, slide your body forward, and then just press away and back into 4-point kneeling position. Like we're diving off the edge of a pool. Good. One more, Holly. And then we'll child's pose. Thank you. Give your wrists a break. Good. That's very good. So now, guys, into the plank. So we're going to do our leg pull. So exercise, so either on the forearms or on the hands. I don't mind.
I'll probably go forearms.
Yeah. Because you've done a lot of load through the wrists so far. So you're going to take your legs back one by one into your plank position. And then we're going to exhale as we lift one leg up off the ground, inhale, place it back down, and then repeat on the other side. So we want to make sure our spine's nice and flat, our chin's tucked in, and our shoulders are down. And you don't have to lift the leg up very high, guys. We're going to go one more either side. Thank you, Holly. And then we'll lower down onto our tummies. Beautiful. The premise of this exercise, guys, is that you can lift one leg up at a time without getting that shift in the pelvis side to side. So thinking about your hip stability here. Holly is going to press up, and we're going to do this one more time. Can we get 10, guys? 10 to 12 leg lifts, please? Everyone at home? Good. Exhale up, inhale back down. And if you have your feet slightly separated, it will make it easier to stabilize through the pelvis. There we go. Chin in. Beautiful. So you want to feel that back of the neck. Good. Very nice. And then we can lower back down onto the tummy and just relax. Good. Holly, that was quite good. What we might do, let's just go into your prone extension here, so our half swan. So we're going to have your hands, I just have them either side of my head. But if you're more comfortable with them underneath the shoulders, feel free. So we're going to start to inhale as we start to take our gaze up. We're going to press ourselves away from the mat slightly, just shine our chest forward and then slowly lowering back down again. The key with this here, guys, is we're only coming up to about bra strap lines. We're keeping length through the base of our spine. Deep breath in and then exhale, peeling each vertebrae down. Now this is hard for a lot of people if you don't have the range or you're a bit stiffer through there. Thank you. So you can have your hands underneath your forehead as well if you prefer. Beautiful. So coming into our half swan. Perfect. So it's almost like someone's just gently pulling your sternum forward out in front of you as you're coming up. Nice. What we might do now is you can take your hands forward a little bit more towards the top of your head. And then we're going to press up. Do the same thing that we did for your half swan here. So you slight pressure down through the hands to arch your upper body up. Then keep pressing through the hands into your swan. So you'll come into your lower back now. Beautiful. And then lowering back down. Perfect. The key here, guys, is you want to make sure your chin stays in, so we're keeping length through the back of the neck here. Good. If we could do 2 more, please. And if you want to feel like you're bringing your belly button away from your shirt, tucking your ribs in a little bit, it will help engage through your deeper abdominals as you're peeling up into your swan as well, just so we're not just falling into our lower back completely. There we go, so keep it active. Very nice. Good. Keeping your arms exactly where they are now, guys, so in your capital E position, moving straight into your scarecrow. So we're going to lift the wrists up, lift the elbows up off the ground, hold, and then lower elbows and then lower wrists. So we're having that nice ruler along our hands so our wrists are not doing anything funky. Wrists, elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades and hold, and then lower each one at a time. So with this particular variation here, guys, I've kept Holly's head and upper back on the mat. If you prefer to lift your chest and your head up as well, it'll be stronger, but just make sure you keep your chin in. Good. So that's the full version there that Holly's just repeated. I'll get her to do one more. So our wrists will elevate, our elbows will elevate, we'll float our upper back up, float everything back down one by one. Perfect. One more, Holly. Beautiful. And then just have. So that was really good. So while we're working our scarecrows for your posture, it's engaging your lower traps and working on your neck strength if you're one that gets quite necky. So now we're going to float up into your scarecrow position. You can float your upper back up too as you wish. You're going to send the hands above your head, bring them back down, then lower onto the mat. So scarecrow position we just did. Take your hands overhead. Reach as far above you as you can. Bring the elbows back down by the sides of the ribs and then lower. That's really annoying. Beautiful. That didn't make it any better for you. Sorry, Holly. Make sure you got some space at home, guys. We're only going to do 2 more. We're not going to do a lot of these. You can still do this with your head down if you got the shoulder range, guys. If neck up isn't appropriate for you. Beautiful. One more here. Very nice. Then everyone's going to roll onto their right side and we're going to do a book opening. So knees up nice and high like you're going to go to sleep. Arms out in front of you or behind the head. We're going to follow our top hand up, inhale and exhale around, making sure your knees are staying glued down to the mat the whole time. So we're really prioritizing this to our upper back. Inhale, bring the hand back up towards the roof and exhale back to the beginning. I need a bigger pillow, Holly.
No, it's okay.
I'll do after all that.
Oh no, not after that, just genuinely.
So I've had this habit this whole time, guys, that I'm trying really hard to make sure this is appropriate for Holly also, and she'll have an issue that doesn't tell me about it.
Because I'm 40, not 20.
She'll say it afterwards. It's good for you, good for your headache management. So we're still keeping to a lot of our basics today, guys, for our final one, but just adding a little bit of a twist to it, just to keep it at that kind of medium. Nothing too exciting, because I don't know who's watching. Perfect. Taking your time, coming back towards the middle here. Thank you. So now, if you're okay with a little side plank, Holly, so we're going to place your right forearm underneath your shoulder on the mat. Let's just bend the bottom leg. Can we please make sure thighs are level before we begin? We're just going to lift up into your side plank as we exhale, and then inhale, come back down. We're only going to do 8 here today. So exhale, lift the hips up off the mat. Inhale, come back down. And Holly's doing a great job of making sure we're pressing out of our shoulder blade as well, so we don't want to make sure we're resting on that. To keep active underneath through our shoulder stabilizers. Well, thank you, Holly. And you'll notice you'll get quite a strong contraction or feeling through your bottom of your right hip underneath here, so your hip abductor. There we go. Have a break. Nice. So what I wanted to do is another round of this here, but as you come up, you'll reach your top arm overhead and then come back down again. So same side plank position, Come up, reach overhead, come back down as we lower our hips back down to the mat. So we want to get that nice reach so you feel that length down through the top of our body. And just keep that little awareness, guys, that we're not arching the ribs, so we're still keeping connected through the front of our core. Just 2 more, thank you, Holly. Beautiful. Then you'll just turn onto your hands and knees here. We're going to go through my favourite, cat camel. Cat camel. I don't see any cow's spines move, Holly. Yeah.
A cow. No, there's also called cow.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I just think cows have the most rigid spines.
Yes.
I mean, I'm no veterinarian, guys.
Never seen a cat.
Yeah.
A cow like that. No. No, the cow's meant to be.
I don't know. Maybe the cow's in the middle.
Cat, sad cat. Really.
Beautiful. So your inhale as you're rounding, looking into the belly, taking the spine up towards the roof, and we'll exhale as we're sinking the chest down towards the ground and our sternum forward. Perfect. I'd love 3 more, please. Then we're just going to lie on our other side. We should do the planks first, and then we'll do the book openings on the other side. Beautiful. I'm trying to make this convenient for you at home, guys, just making sure we're not flipping around all the time. So I know we haven't done your book openings on the other side. That's okay. They're coming. My Zoom class gets a bit OCD with that. Bothers them. Yes. Got to be even. All right. Thighs are level to begin with. Elbows underneath shoulder. And first we're just going to lift and then back down again. Perfect. So hand on hip is fine. We can have it out long. I don't mind. So this is really nice to work on our head, neck and shoulder strength as well, just in a side position, some more lateral movement. This is important to us rather than being 4-point kneeling all the time. Beautiful. Exhaling up, inhaling down. If we could do 3 more, please, Holly. And I like to press the top leg down as well, just into the mat, just to get a bit of inner thigh connection as well. Tends to help with this. You right? Okay. Oh, is it? Good. Have a break. Yes. So now we're going to come up into your plank, reach over, and then coming back down again. Good. Very nice. I prefer to keep gaze forward as well, though, guys. So it's just the arm reaching long. So we're getting that nice length through the top of our body down through our ITB into the leg. Can you do 3 more, Holly? Sure. You still with me?
I am.
Or should I ask, is your glute still with me? I don't know. Beautiful. Last one, guys. Reach as long as possible. Coming back in. Knees will come up nice and high now, like you're going to go to sleep. Arms out in front of you. Thank you. I'm going to block Holly's hip and make sure that your knees are staying down on the ground, please. Exhaling around. Good. So inhale, follow your gaze with your top hand up towards the roof and exhale around. Perfect. So we're just isolating that to our thoracic here. Just make sure your head's supported, guys. I hate when people have floating heads in this exercise because it just bothers me. And it probably bothers your neck. Just make sure you're nice and supported there as well. Good. Holly, can we just do 1 more, please? Beautiful. And then we'll just roll onto your backs, please. Thank you, guys. Quick, go arms by your side out at a 45-degree angle. Sorry, Holly, legs will be in tabletop.
Tabletop?
On the ground. Yeah. We're going to go into our side to side. Thank you, guys. So we're going to inhale, keep the legs glued. Rock them over to one side as far as you can go, keeping your opposite shoulder down. Exhale, use your tummy to come back to the center and then rocking over to the other side. How far you can go with this before your opposite shoulder comes up. I like this one for gentle core work, in particular it's a bit of a cool down. And you can have your legs down on the ground if it's too much for you to maintain tabletop the whole time. Beautiful. Inhaling over, keeping our shins just up towards the roof, parallel with the roof the whole time. And then exhale over to the other side. Good. Can we just do one more, please? One more either side. Fabulous. And then coming back down, legs onto the ground. All right, so we're going to go through leg circles here. Let's just keep it a little easier today. Are you okay with just one leg out straight?
Yeah.
Leg circles?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. If this is too strong. Yeah, if it's too strong for you guys, either have the other leg out long or just keep it bent. One leg's up towards the roof, and we're going to start to take it across the body, down, and then exhale, whip it around, back to the start. So it's slow. And when you're right around the outside, just give it a little snap. Yes, a little snap back to the beginning. Beautiful. So guys, your range is limited by how well you can keep your pelvis level throughout the whole exercise. So if you're doing big, fabulous circles, but your pelvis is going all over the place, please just limit them, because it should be a pelvic stability and deep core exercise for you. You will start to feel it through the front of the right thigh as well, which is normal. Your hip flexor has to work for this exercise, and that is okay. Good. And then if you wanted the super duper hard version, your supporting leg can be out in the air as well, but just, that's only for the advanced. This is very hard. Good, one more please. And then we're going to float our right leg back down onto the earth. Left leg is going to be extended up towards the roof as high as you can, keeping the leg straight. We're going to inhale, take it across the body first, exhale down and whip, back to the start. A nice small range is okay, like we were talking about before. And we're just keeping our belly button just gently drawing away from the shirt to engage our transverse abdominis. Good. And do just check in with yourself if you're one of those people that tends to hold a lot of their tension in their shoulders. Just keep them nice and relaxed. A bit of pressure down through the pinky side of the hands will assist with that. Good. 3 more. How you going, Holly?
Good. My pants feel like they're falling down.
Are they?
Yeah.
So the tights don't pass the Pilates test.
They're probably right if you're not on camera and you can pull them up.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like my crotch is creeping down.
For Julie watching, she wouldn't like you playing with your tights. Last one, thank you guys. Place the leg back down onto the earth, please. Okay, can we please get you rolling up? Thank you. One more harder one before we finish. We're going to come into your plank position again, but on your hands, please.
Okay.
So you know our plank with the roll into the downward dog?
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to find your plank position first. Thank you, guys. You right?
I should really approve this before you make me do it.
Oh, okay. You said you liked this exercise last time. Dip the head down, roll through the body into your downward dog position, and then tuck the tailbone underneath. Articulate each vertebrae back out into the plank, opening the chest at the bottom. I should do 6, Holly. Very nice.
I can't remember what I'm doing.
Pressing the ground away at that end there, tucking tailbone underneath and rolling back down. Articulate into plank. Holds. And then head dips down. Articulate back into downward dog.
Okay.
You said you liked this last time.
Yeah, no, I did.
No, good. 3 more. Thank you, everyone at home. If you want a challenge, please do 12. My Zoom classes are getting very good at this.
Well, I love this on the reformer.
I know. It's not taught as often, I believe. Should do it more often. Good spinal articulation exercise. Full body integration. Very nice. And then you can flop down onto your tummy, Holly. Oh, we're going one more. No, that's okay. Have a break. Good. We're going to come up into standing. We're going to do a standing roll down. Thank you, guys.
That was sudden.
That was what?
Sudden.
What's it?
I thought I was getting a lie down.
No. Okay, standing up. Ollie's going to stand side on so you can see her. So what we're going to work on is more spinal articulation, but in slightly more relaxed posture. So hands down your side. You're going to start to dip the head down. Roll all the way through the spine like there's a little ant running down your top, and you're just following it all the way down. Your weight will transition into the toes, and you feel like you're curling up and over a picket fence. Deep breath in at the bottom, and exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath and roll all the way back up. And it's that tuck as you're starting to roll back up that I'm after, guys, because it's something that's quite important to do to mobilize through your lower back. Good. Deep breath into the bases of the lungs, and then exhale, coming back up again. Good. We'll do 3 more. Thank you, Holly. If you want a challenge at home, guys, that's not relaxing, you can stand on a foam roller. Do it up on your tippy toes. It becomes a much harder core exercise. Beautiful. I'll just go one more there. Thank you, Holly. Very nice. Good. Sending the tailbone down, rolling all the way back up again. Then Holly's going to take a seat on the table here. For you at home, just sitting, crossing your legs is fine. We're going to sit on our hands. I know, weird. Yeah, beautiful. And we're just going to go into a trap set. So take your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Then we'll come back towards the middle, and then left ear over to left shoulder. Very, as people tend to leave out, but very important to stretch down through the traps, particularly if you have been doing lots of desk work, homeschooling, or just not much activity at all. Sometimes you can hold a lot of tension through your neck paraspinals as well. Beautiful. Then back to the center, and then we're just going to finish with the neck roll. So head over to the side again, ear to shoulder. Then look down towards the legs, roll the neck around until your left ear is with your left shoulder. And back just a little bit. Be aware of that if that makes you feel a bit lightheaded, and then come back towards the start. And we'll just do one more. Thank you. You can choose to do this direction or the other. I knew you were going to do that, Holly. Very nice. Then we'll come back to the center. Good. And then that unfortunately leaves us there, guys. Yeah.
Amazing.
I know. Thanks for joining us once again. It was a good time, but hopefully we can just... Yes. Yes, hopefully we can. Group classes return next week, guys, for the double vaccinated only, so please make sure you've got your time sorted out with your physiotherapist, and we look forward to seeing you then.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yes, thank you.